I have to say that out of all the videos I've ever made here on YouTube, my heart is just like pounding out of my chest right now. And I feel like people will judge me. Um, and with this is that and the reason why I say people will judge me is because anybody that's actually doing YouTube, this is like the one video I tell them, hey, don't get on just to talk to your viewers. Um, The reason why I'm so nervous is, I'm not here to give you a polished video today. I'm simply here to talk about me, my vulnerabilities, and really, is this a therapy session for me? Is this a therapy session that might be able to help you guys? I don't know which direction is this going to go. We'll see. The thing about Adventures with Purpose is it's given me a purpose in life. It's not my purpose in life. It's just a small segment of it because we end up with so many emails, so many text messages, so many phone calls that says, Jared, I want to be a part of Adventures with Purpose. I need my purpose in life. And for all of us, I'm going to say that our purpose is really right there in front of us every single day, that we just need to kind of take the time to acknowledge that we get into a state of depression from time to time. All of us do. It's just I don't know, just we as humans. And I'm not depressed today. I mean, I have things that I want to work on, as my own, but I was really depressed a couple of weeks ago, or a month or two ago. So much so that I actually came home a week early from one of the trips that we were on. I actually came home a week early from one of the trips that we were on. And I'm so grateful that, Doug and the rest of the team were able to step in. And I don't know if it was depression. I don't know if it was homesickness. I don't know if it was just the weight and the burden of everything, of not getting certain things done because I was on the road dedicating time away from my home and other things I needed to do. But here, this is how it's starting. All right, we'll get into all of it. But for those of you who stick around, we're going to talk about. I have a few things to give away today as well. And things that are very meaningful. Very appreciative of it. But again, that's one segment of my life, and going down the deeper thought process is, what's our purpose in life? Where did we come from? What's going to happen to us after we die? I don't have those answers, and I know we're not supposed to talk like, politics or religion or anything like that. And I'm going to hinge on it just a little bit, but not really, in that I don't know where we came from. Is there a bigger creator? And if so, for me, it's hard to wrap my head around it and say, all right, poof, one day there was that all being. But where did that first all being come from? I don't know. Did we come from a single cell organism? I don't know. If we did, where did that very first single cell organism come from? And poof, all of the things were created from there. I don't know. We cut ourselves and bleed. Our bodies heal. We're able to procreate and, make babies and the additional generations that come after us from there. It's all amazing in life. And at the end of the day, I just want to be a good human. If there are pearly gates on the other side, I hope that I can get in, because I've done a lot of stupid stuff in my younger years. I want to be there for my family. Morning, Kira. I want to be there for those that need my help, my assistance. And so, so this is just a reminder to go out there in life, to be that good human, to be there for your friends and your family, and to mend those, the relationships that need to be mended. You have family that, so I have family where 100%, I'm sorry, but the bridge has been burned. There's no rebuilding it. The same thing with, some of my friendships as well. We have different chapters in life, and it's okay that we don't bring certain people from the last chapter into this chapter, but we may meet up with them again 4 or 5 chapters down the road from now. But I want to talk about, the gratitude that I have for all of you. When this started and we were on the road, Josh and Carson and I and Doug, we were kind of joking around like, hey, wouldn't it be like really cool if we ended up with a, sheriff's badge from time to time? And that we can start working with more and more law enforcement. We got another one's from St. Clair. That's where I got the badge for naming Moses. Um, each one of these, it's not just the solved ones that we go out on. It's all of them that we go out on that, again, going out there just simply to restore faith in humanity, as many of you have said, that I feel as though we all have this ability. Yes, we now have sonar. Yes, we're divers, but just simply these families said, we didn't think that anybody cared, or we haven't. You've done more for us in one day than anybody's done in the past X number of weeks, X number of months, X number of years or decades. And that these families just want to know that somebody has not forgotten about their lost loved one. And if you can do something to help find them, you know, that's what we need to do as a AWP movement, as a society, and not just in the US, but around the world. That although AWP has now brought home 21 people personally that my team has touched, I think it's up over 30, 35 now between the ones over in the UK. And I know that Down Under Dan has been looking. He hasn't solved any yet, but he's found 50 vehicles. We've got the other teams, Jacob and Jeremy, and Depths of History, and Adam Brown Adventures. I mean, they're all out there doing and trying, but it's because of you guys, again, coming back to helping to support us, to put us on the road, and for sharing the videos. And so, for me, for today, why did I want to do this video? I think that some of it was just the reflection of the incredible day that I had, yesterday with my daughter. It was maybe this is my church today, that, you know, my church is outside, my church is your people, or you, my people. I don't mean for it to sound like that, that the service that we give to one another. And I don't know what scripture this came out of, or if it was in the Bible, or I don't, for those of you who have often said, well, I think he was Mormon, I think he's Mormon. I actually grew up in the Mormon church, but I did give up all religion when I was 27 years old, and that was almost 20 years ago. Because for me, it was is there one and only true church? Certain things didn't sit right with me there and in other religions. And so for me, it was what can I do to change my life to be a better human? Because like I said, I was a crappy person for a long time. Um, and so, so this morning, it was what's your purpose? And I actually have those shirts coming back because, you wear the shirt, don't wear it if you're an introvert, because it's a conversation starter. But what is your purpose in life? And your purpose is different than my purpose. And, and because you had different people in your life, and you have different, pets or animals, or I guess pets are animals, or pets and animals are different. But anyway, so what is your purpose? Mind you, this is, my girls are like grown now. They're young adults. But dear Dad, thank you for everything you do for me, like paying for my gymnastics, doing stuff for me before you do stuff for yourself, and so much more. Thanks for being funny, happy. I work sometime, playful, fun, Daddy. And most important, thank you for being you. And from my other daughter, dear Daddy, have tons of fun at Seaside. We will miss you lots, and try not to get hurt. They know me well. We will have fun today watching the cars go crash, crash, boom, boom, which means that was Father's Day. Gratitude for today. That's my rambling. That's my therapy session for me. I'm very grateful for everything in my life. There's a lot of stupid stuff in my life that I wish I could go back and change or forget, but we have to also acknowledge that we are who we are today because of everything that has ever happened in our lives. So while I regret a lot of things, I would not change a single thing, because I would not be sitting here in front of you today as the person, as the man, as the dad that I have become today. And I just wish that, those that are the trolls, I just wish they would go away. They're just crappy people. But at the end of the day, you guys and your support has been incredible. I'd like to just go ahead and take like the next 10, 15 minutes or so. And now I'm going to focus on you. I'm going to focus on your questions. Is there anything that I can do to point out or answer for you?